Words matter, and our words matter the most. What we say, what comes out of our mouths, what we type and what we write all makes a difference. Our words show who we are. Our words define us. Speak through a rose is good advice. Always put a positive spin on life. Make sure that we are building people up and not down. No negative contributions, and never add to the suffering of others through the words that we use. Connection is the key, and our connection to others today more than any other time comes through our words. This assembly is virtual. I can neither hear nor see my audience. I can't change it halfway through, as I often do, pitching it to the body language, engaged or otherwise, of my audience. I can't play music or a video to enliven the proceedings. I am left just with the power of words. In our pre-computer, internet, video, TV and cinema age, people would communicate just with words. The celebrated author Charles Dickens would embark on reading tours in the 1860s, much as a modern rock star tours today. He visited most of the major cities of England and the USA, reading excerpts from his short stories and novels. Although he wanted to change society for the better, he did not talk about politics in his readings, as he recognised that his audience just wanted to be entertained. He did this through his understanding and depiction of people and their characters, many of which have lasted through to the present day. I am sure that you have heard of many of Dickens' characters, of Scrooge and the Christmas Carol, of Oliver Twist who asked for more, and of David Copperfield. David Copperfield has always been one of my favourite Dickens novels. David had a very happy early childhood, and where he is loved and cared for, especially by his mother. And then his mother marries Edward Murdstone, and David's life changes. We have all met people that are severe and harsh, people that we are afraid to see. Mr. Murdstone is one such person. He wants to make David firm and instill in him firmness. Whenever David makes a mistake or doesn't do what he's asked, instantly, he runs the risk of being beaten, and these beatings become more and more regular. Mr. Murdstone feels that criticism and correction are the way to improve a child and to educate him. His words are negative and harsh. Of course, this is a disaster. Encouragement and praise and support are far more effective than punishment in motivating people to succeed. Discouraged, David fails at his studies and begins to become more and more rebellious and downhearted. His life only gets better when he escapes from Mr. Murdstone's power. We all want to be in a community where our efforts are recognised and our achievements celebrated. Usually, in our school assemblies, we devote a section to handing out awards to children who have done well. I would like to do this virtually now. Firstly, with the Key Stage 2 Reading Awards. Congratulations on achieving their Bronze Award to Nate, Esme, Benjamin and Felicity of Upper 1, and Teddy from Lower 1 for his Silver Award. For reading 250,000 words, congratulations to April in Lower 2, and to Mia, Kian, Annie, Dia, Isa, Joe, James and Ruby. For 500,000 words, to Emily and Luca in Lower 2, and to Ethan and Isa in Upper 2. For 750,000 words, in Lower 2 to Jacob, Arav, Louis and Sophia, and Alexandra, Amber and Heber in Upper 2. For 1 million words, to Nate, Reza, Louis, Oliver and Zara in Lower 2, and Heber and Hayat in Upper 2. A special mention must go to Amir in Upper 2, who has read more than 3 million words. From the third form, the following children have received word millionaire status: Jesse, Xavier, Cameron, Lena, Ayan, Sophie, Dexter, Emily, Arav, Rajan and Victoria. From the fourth form, William, Oliver, Emmeline, Ishan, Ayan, Ishbar, Ayan, Hermione, Zara, Mahindran, Hannah, Grace and Amelie. Special mention must go to Eloise from 3CM, who is the first student to reach 5 million words. She has read over 40 books since September. I am pleased to say there have also been Head Teachers Awards for excellent work to Abe and Ishan in Upper 1 and Avni, Latif, Amelia and Adam in Upper 2. In the 3rd and 4th form there has been Maths Awards as follows. The Simon Singh Superstars were Ayan from 4F and Kira from 3CM. Puzzle Prodigies were Holly from 4F and Sarang in 3AE. Hegarty Heroes were Angelique in 4W and Zane in 3AE. There were also Sporting Superstars selected by Mrs Bint. From Lower 1, Xavier, Joshua, Sion, Teddy, Mia and Leora. From Upper 1, Emily, Sophie, Isabel. Lower 2, Oscar, Rosie and Indira. Upper 2, Ethan and Hayat and Delora. And from the 4th form, Grace. It is great to be able to praise so many of you and to use my words in a positive way. And I hope that we continue to celebrate our achievements remotely. The power of words is immense. Let us continue to use them to support each other and keep in touch.